right, it's day 9 or 10. I think it's 10. It's 10. Day 10. Let's go with that. And we have the next gift over here from the devs for the gift code thing. Now, can I just get a quick message to the devs here? Garina, whoever's listening and chooses to listen, just there's a famous phrase that's been patented, that's been ran with, that people use at like everything, right? It's called quantity over quality, right? That's not the right phrase. I use that for a purpose. It's quality over quantity. You chose to do quantity over quality. These gift codes suck balls. Why are they gift codes? Like every day I log in to like make a video here and like be happy about my life, and I get more sad because these gift codes exist. So it's like, are they a gift? Are they a gift, right? And out of spite and pure resentment and partially anger, I am not going to redeem this code. It's the code over here. BCM10 Winter Magic. What is the code? 36,900 yol. Bro, can we get some W's in the comments, boys? Can we get some W's in the chat? Can we get some W's in the comments, dude? Hey, I cannot believe that these are codes. Again, I'm not complaining. Don't say I'm complaining. I take that. I am complaining. I take that back. I am complaining. I am. What are these codes, bro? What are these codes? But yeah, that is the official newest code. It is BCM10 Winter Magic, and it's 36,900 yield. So, yeah, what do we get this event? 30 upgrade stones. That was one of the days. A few days of stamina, I think. 100 stamina. What else did we get? Like, I think 50 or 2 times 50. What is it? Gems. Oh my god, I have no answer, dude. Literally, I would have rather not taken the event. Okay, I don't care. Someone will say, no, this is great. Just give me a stamina, 100 stamina a day. I'd be fine with that. Like, that's better than what you're doing right now. Dude, who wants YOL? Just give 100 stamina a day and everyone's okay. Like, that's worth it. I'd go for the code for 100 stamina, but 36,000 YOL, I'd rather not. So thank you for the code. It's PCM10 Winter Magic. It doesn't feel like Winter Magic to me. But hey, let's keep going. Also, if you don't already know, the banners got confirmed. We knew this. I kind of talked about this already. They just finally tweeted Kahono. She exists. Boom, boom, boom. She's a blue character. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever. Blue character, whatever. Just go with it, all right? Kyoto over here. Another character. If you care, they're your next banner. But does anybody give a damn? Let's be honest here. It's like, we had our peak of BCM. Now we're going to have our lows because we just don't care. We're waiting for characters that are sick, and these don't count, okay? Julius released. Now we're waiting for, or who I'm waiting for, it's just Asta, and I'm skipping Vanessa, sadly. I already talked about that. Who cares? Let's keep going. So, that is the topic here. Now, while Global is taking an L with these gift codes, I will say, they did take a W here. If you don't already know, this game released on JPKR to release to a pretty dud release, right? For example, JJK Phantom Parade released to the greatest month ever for a gacha IP that probably in 2023, or rather now started 2024, right? But it was 2023. And this game, when it released JPKR, was a dud. It was a dud. I don't care what anybody says. The amount for what we thought this game would have done did far less, and then it continued to do far less to a point where it reached 30k a month, which is disgusting. That's a shutdown territory for a lot of gacha games. Global BCM took that and said, haha, we are better than that. And officially they released their revenue report, or we got the revenue report. And if you don't already know, a massive W for Black Clover Mobile here, which changes a lot of things, right? I will also say, Tower of God released to around 11 million in the first month. And that is an IP that is much smaller than Black Clover. So as the same time that I'm saying that this is a W, I also see this as a major L, because I personally expected a little bit more from BCM. Now again, don't take that as a fraud thing. Don't take that as a, oh my god, he's hating. I am not hating. What I'm trying to say is, Tower of God, with a small IP, got 11 million. Now, BCM is considered a much bigger IP than whatever Tower of God is, and it did only pop off with 15 mil. Again, who knows? But I do think that for Julius, Noel, and that, my initial thought was like 20 million, right? That's like a very good number. Like, think about it. Grand Cross at their hyped month with a big banner is 10 million. Like, their launch was huge. Dude, their launch was nuts. That was like big money. Big money. But 15 million is still great. Exactly, if that number remains like 10 every month, that is nuts. It's just gachas, whenever they release the first month, The second month is always 50% of the first month, right? If we were to use an example here, I don't think anybody launched recently, but for example, this game right here, it's 1.7. It'll be down to 800 next month. That's what happens, right? It's around a 50% taper. For example, you had something like Nikkei, right? Nikkei launched at like 50 million, right? Now you're at 20. So you've had that drop and you continuously see that drop, and it happens. It happens with the gacha game. But here we're at 15. So if it does get cut in half, it's around 7.5. If it averages 7.5, oh, that's a freaking W. If it keeps dwindling down, it's around Grand Cross territory, which is that an issue? No, it's just, that's it. It's really it, right? It's going to be fine. And I think as time progresses, the game is going to be here for a while. Just hope that JPK doesn't close the doors there. I don't know what's happening to them. They're not making too much money there. And I thought Black Clover is like a big game over in Japan, or a big IP in Japan. But I guess not, or they just don't like the game. I don't know which one it is. Because Black Asta did release, and they did 500k in comparison to Grand Cross, which again, 70 cents compared to BCM over there. I thought that BCM was more. It just, like Liz did 5 million for JP, while BCM did 500k. Don't get what happened, but who knows, right? Again, it's just the game does, when you get into like the end game of the game is like gear, right? I think that real-time PvP can save this game, and I hope that Global gets it in this month or the upcoming month. That'll be a huge, huge W that BCM can take, but 15 million is pretty good. The other game that I covered here, Tower God New World, is now settling at 2 million. Remember, I told you they started at 10 million or 11 million, right? And again, it cut it 50%. Now it's been 6 months into the game's life cycle, and it's already at 2 million, right? It's going to happen. It's usually how games do it. If the game is just so freaking good, it can somehow maintain very close to it. Well, that's like mainly for these titles over here, like Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. Those games are just different. They're just MiHoYo games. They're very high quality games. People just love them. They're accessible to a lot of people too. So because of that, it opens up new doors, right? Because a lot of these games can be played on console versus these two. So opening up to a console market, you automatically open your door to a huge thing, right? That's how gaming works. So beyond that, the other game that we talked about was JJK Fan the Parade. And that is just Japan. That is just Japan. So realize, the freaking crazy thing. That's not even global, dude. Realize that. This is BCM's number is a global number. That's just Japan. 11 million in November and 23 million in December. Oh my god. I need this game to go global, by the way. It's a very good game. It's just garbage at the same time because they require a VPN to get in. And my game feels like I'm playing on a toaster oven. Do I like the game? Oh yeah. Game is great. It's a fun game. But it really does suck because of the VPN thing. Similar thing that BCM had, they removed the restriction actually, right? I was logging in for a video out of KR and I didn't have to go and use a VPN. I don't know if they changed that, but that's cool. So big W there too. But yeah, W for global, great job. 50 million is a great number. That is with our most hyped banner. So I wonder how will Kahono, Kyoto, and whoever else releases this month. I think it's going to be like a dud month, just because Vanessa's not really broken. Season 3 is going to happen. Whatever after is going to be pretty mid. So I'm curious on how a freaking insane month versus a sort of dud month does for the game. But I'm expecting a 50% taper. Just that's the gacha mentality, and that's just from whatever gacha I've covered. This is what happens. It's how it goes. All right, it's the gacha life cycle. Like for example, right here, Damaki Battle Chronicle. Just keeps dropping. That game was doing so good earlier on, man. Rip that game. But yeah, new code, BCM 10 Winter Magic. It doesn't feel like Winter Magic, but enjoy your 36,900 yield. Have fun.